Remember when this lobby used to be full? 4, 5, 6 deep? Everyone talking over each other, someone's eating crisps directly into the mic, thank you. Someone's mum is shouting in the background, and you play until 2 a.m. on a school night because nobody wanted to be the first one to leave. What happened to that? Generally, I'm really curious. I think the answer to that question says more about kind of growing up than anything else I've really talked about on this channel. There was a period, maybe 2011 to 2015, where gaming wasn't just something you did, it was where your social life lived. You'd come home, you'd throw the bag down, and the first thing you do was check on who was online. And there was always someone, always someone online. The party chat was the group chat before the group chats even really existed. That's where you talk about everything. School drama, girls, what happened at lunch, who said what to who. Yeah, pretty much you'd play the game, but the game was almost secondary at times. It was just an excuse to kind of be together. Nuketown, you'd vote for it every single time and nobody complained. Hijack was the one where someone always fell off the boat. I swear, someone always did. And then they blamed the connection, as they always do. And then if you were on raid, someone was trying to trick shot from like the diving board every time without fail. There was always one person doing it. Not me, but someone was. And the best part, nobody was recording it. Nobody was streaming it. Nobody was trying to make content out of it. It was just pure fun. Pure, unfiltered, staying up way too late and regretting it tomorrow kind of fun. And you didn't know it at the time, but those are probably some of the best nights of your life. And it didn't all happen at once. That's the thing. It wasn't like one day everyone just stopped playing. It was slow. It was one by one. First, it was a mate who got a girlfriend. Suddenly wasn't online anymore. Then someone got a job with kind of strange hours. Then exams started mattering, and gaming became a waste of time. Then someone switched to PlayStation, and you were on Xbox, and nobody bought the other console just to stay in the same party. But you still logged on though. Out of habit more than anything else, checking the friends list, see two names online, but they're in different games. Send a message, you get in on tonight, and yeah, it just says seen. Eventually you just stop checking, and then one day you realise you haven't opened the game in 3 months, and that lobby that used to be the loudest room in your life is just quiet. People blame games. Games aren't as good as they used to be, and yeah, there's maybe an actual whole point in a different video actually on that, but I don't think that's the real reason though. The games didn't change, I think just we did. When we were 14, you've got nothing competing for your time, there's no bills, job applications, the pressures to be productive. Gaming could be your entire world because your world was really, really small. And that's not a bad thing, that's the privilege of being young and not knowing it. But then your world expands, responsibilities show up, time shrinks. And suddenly an hour on the game feels like an hour you could have spent doing something useful. So you stop. Not because you didn't want to play, but because you felt guilty for playing. And that guilt kills it faster than any bad game ever could. And the lobbies, please, the lobbies changed as well. You used to be matched up with randoms and end up in the party with them for like 3-4 hours at a time. People talked. People had banter, if you want to call it banter. Brilliant. Now everyone's in private parties, muted, and that social fabric of online gaming is just dissolved over time. It went from a community to almost a service. You log in, you play alone, you log out. That's not gaming, it's just killing time. Here's what I didn't understand until kind of recently. It was never about the game. BO2 wasn't special because of the maps or the guns or the prestige system, maybe a little bit. It was special because of who you played with. The game was just a room. Your mates were the reason you walked in. And that's why no new game will ever feel the same. You keep buying the next Call of Duty, hoping it feels like 2012 again, but it never does. Because it's not the game you're missing, it's the kind of community, the people. And it's that version of yourself. The one who didn't have anything to worry about except getting a VSAT or a nuke. That specific feeling at 11 PM, the party chat, everyone's laughing, one more game feeling that wasn't gaming, that was friendship in its purest form. And some of us probably didn't realise while it was even happening. I'm not saying you can get it back. You can't. That era's done. It's over with. But I think there's something worth taking from it. The best moments in life don't announce themselves. They don't come with a title that card says, pay attention, this is important. They just happen. And you only realise they were the best moments and only until they're actually gone. So whatever your version of the late night lobby is right now, whether that's a group chat, a five-a-side team, a mate you grab coffee with, don't take it for granted, because one day that lobby will be empty too, and you'll wish you stayed on just for one more game. If this took you back somewhere, leave a comment, tell me the game, the map, the mates. I want to hear your version of the story. So subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.